Good morning, everyone. I'm Dana Stanton, a company artist with Ballet Arkansas, and joining me is my fellow co-host, company artist Meredith Lloyd. We are so excited to have you join us for Ballet Arkansas, with Ballet Arkansas today for World Ballet Day, and to also be a part of Company Artist's 10th anniversary celebration. We want to give you a warm welcome to wherever you're watching from, and we can't wait for you to join us today.
That's right, Deanna. It's an exciting day ahead, and starting off, we'll get a glimpse into the training of the Ballet Arkansas dancers. From 9 to 10:30, we will be in a company class taught by Executive and Artistic Director Michael Fothergill as we work on our technique, our strength, and our arc strength. It's just a crucial part of our daily routine.
And following company class, we'll have a brief break from 10:30 to 10:45, just to give the dancers kind of a break to recharge before we dive into rehearsals for our 45th anniversary Nutcracker Spectacular.
Yes, from 10:45 to 12:45, we will be highlighting the Grand Pas couples, the Sugar Plum Fairy and her Cavalier, as they work on the Act 2 Pas de Deux. This is one of the most iconic moments in the Nutcracker.
And then from 12:45 to 1:15, we're going to dive into Battle, where you'll see the Nutcracker Prince and the Rat King in action. It is an intense and exciting scene, and we can't wait for you to experience the drama.
And then after Battle, from 1:15 to 2, we'll be seeing the Hot Chocolate Divertissement. This is a fun, lively, spirited dance that adds a dash of fun to the Nutcracker festivities.
And then from 2 to 2:30, you'll get to experience the Candy Cane Divertissement, which is action-packed and full of energy.
And then finally, from 2:30 to 4, we will be treated with the Snow Paw couples, featuring the Snow King and Queen. And this is just a breathtaking moment, and you will not want to miss it.
So it's going to be a wonderful day. We're so excited that you have joined us, and can't wait for you to just experience a little bit of what happens on a daily basis. Thank you so much.
circle, and the 2, and the 3, and then up, stretching back, and the 6, and the 7, 8, and the 1, and the 2, and the 3, 4, and the 5, and the 6, and the 7, 8, and circle, and 2, 3, 4, back, and the 6, and the 7, and 8, then you run, and 2, and 3, and 4, same thing other side, 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Okay, stretch over, 2, contraction, 3, and 4, stretch over with or without the 8 you choose. Nice. And then we'll take our next balance here. Okay, so sorry, we did run at the finish of the first section, did run on quad, same thing other side, stretching over, L&J, stretching over, L&J, and foundation. Okay. Here we are. farther to your right bar. We'll take tendu, 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 one glissa back to the first, just easy plie. Tendu, 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 glissa back to the first. We take that long back right, and to 2, and 3, and to 4, and to 5, and to 6, and to 3. J is 1, and to 2, and 3, and to 4, 5, and to 6, 3, okay, so I'm starting from first, finding how to right, finding how to right, finding how to right, is that they rotate first. Just pushing the knees, how to right, finding how to right, finding how to right, please side, back, mom, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 8, same thing other side. Okay, let's stretch back and parallel at the end. Take a nice stretch. Here we're starting from first. A little bit to your right. There we go. Just say 1, 3, 2, 2, turn over the right, release the bar. 1, 3, 2, 2, turn over the right. 1, 3, 2, 2, 1, 3, 2, 2. Let's take a balance, so the arms not off, facing the way. Okay, so tempo. 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, left, right, left, right, turn. Down, right, left, turn, towards the end, and balance. Okay. Arms to second and we turn away. Close one plie in, one push the ball. Close one plie in. So you have 1, 10 to 2, 10 to 3, stretch 4, stretching 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, and out, and then close. And out, don't change, and plie in. Don't change tempo, plie, substitute. Okay? Using the arm, really getting that trail of energy all the way from the core to the fingertips. Okay? So go farther back as far. Do chasse, nice and slow. And chasse one. Same stretch in the 6, 7, 8. Touch the ball, undo, okay. Touch the ball, undo, complete. Go with the same thing again. Just like 1 and 2 and 3. Arm, rubber run, 6, 7, 8. Touch the ball, 1, 2, and 3 again. Touch the ball, change, and 3 again. Okay? All right. Arm up on out, and arm swoops under. Through to that nice fourth air head. Same thing, up on out, just second air heads. Here we are. And out. Nice and high. And hold it tight. Rotate, stretch. And out. 1, 2, and 3. And out. 1, 2, and 3. And shut it. And 4, 5, 6, 7. On, do, jump, back, on, close, back, side, front, side, back, side, front, on, do, and the stretch. Then you run to the side, and dig, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. On, do, and out. On, then you run, close, front, back, front, back, front, back, front. So working in sevens, yeah. Then you run, on, do the run, 2 back on, caution, close, good, 7 digits on the wall. Same thing, and the 2, brush, 3, 4, 7 digits on the wall. 45 degrees, attitude, extend, change right away, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, same reverse. Okay, really looking, growing from the frame, stay nice and tall. Deep, 1, 2. Actually, I want to take one little change here. I'm going to go back to the very beginning. 1 and 2 and a run. And up. And a run. Let's do our balance first. Balance and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 5 and a 6 and a 7. Close 8. High 6 and a 2 and a run to lead. High 6. Go to and a run to lead. High 6. Over here. Retrograde 2, 3 and a 4 and a 5 and a 6 and a 7. And part 2. We'll do run, 2 second, intermediate, and in pose. And out, close, back, and in pose. Front, out, back, front, front, side, back, back, side, front, passe. And out. And out, out. Double, double, double time. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Fifth lift. That'll be on flat. So circle, on down, on the door, on down, double time, and out, strike, 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 fifth lift. And okay, let's use the arm on top. Okay, you're focusing on the center. Steer those drop knees. We're keeping that eyes up and level. And circle. And circle. Arms up, aisle. And out. And up. And so back. And up. And circle. Circle. Pick up this 45 posture. Okay, so yes. La, ma, will change. To derriere, huge super slow, land, stretch, one, two, go, change, two, shut up, other side, one, two, three, four, and five, and 16, you're all good, land and stretch, to derriere, will change, to the turn with partial arm. Okay, so ladies, we say, double A and the two, on, and stretch, from and the ditty, double A, two, on, stretch, from and the double A to the side, balance on the flat, turn to the first air best, kick the bar, punch A and a 2, and a 3, and a 4, 5, and a 6, and we'll turn to the other side. Double A, 2, 3, 4, bottom, 3. Double A with 1, 2, 3, 4, bottom, 3. Double A, turn slightly toward the bar, take the bar, place, punch A, and then turn back. Okay? All right, those two, 1 o'clock. Ladies, nice over. All right, so ladies, moving slowly, just quick. plie, forward, single pirouette, plie, forward, single double, plie, sous, and back arm, front arm, one hand, opposite arm forward, 2 pointes, second, promenade, pointe, and around, the attitude, plie, and the balance, plie, single, plie, to the double, plie. So, let's hear what the music. Fix the gaze, and then right from the attitude position, just lower to the bent back leg, plie. Slowest turn you got, balance, plie, double, and nice and low. Okay? All right, two groups of ladies, want to jump with you. spin is pointing like before we start the turn. In other words, when there's knee right, especially with a super slow turn, you want to not put more weight into that place, but just shift the weight forward. That should, in that process, help you identify the supporting the heel without the pressure. And from here, it's just a single. It's not taking the full time to get to that posture. There at the beginning, we continue to grow the pressure. All right. Last little thing. So here what, be careful that we're not seeing this, but here what, relax. Just finding to be away. Don't think of it down or up. Just think knees away. Reach up, stand. All right. So thinking elements, okay, posture, and that pathway, next whole dots. But if the leg doesn't get off the 45 try to promenade right away, then that leg may or may not change the way you're supporting your other body. So give yourself at least the grace you get to there before you start moving. So really you're about on and off before anything of that nature happens. Okay? All right. Just take a passing through space. And pass through. Square.
pirouette, pirouette, down, leave her
So big mama, away. Slight diagonal, halfway up through. You know, the back shoulders, you're all the way there. Away, through. Nice breath. Again, think of the ribs first. Out on the back foot, your way. And then exit foot. And exert will back right up. All right. Two groups of ladies. Then, once we get out, then we can have a little bit more. Lift to come back, pressure to go out, lift to come in, about a raise. Let's think of this still as a 1-2 sort of side. It's a little bit of lock. So you don't just to release it and then use it. I'd like to see a little bit more. Okay. Be careful that we're not thinking sharply. Still a lot of breath. Pirouette to the forward. This time, continue the chassé. Prepare. Pirouette. Okay, so pirouette to the forward. Keep the motion going. Prepare. Same line down here. What did you do? Just fall into the forward conde and continue the chassé. So if you're turning to the corner, then flop to the right. Okay. All right. So that will time. Through the roots, nice breath, touch the ball. And we'll be there right away. And we can move it deep and help us to the time with the knee to the stretch. Think of it as first release calmly, one position with 3 bounces in the second. So you don't have the fire in the leg until you oscillate. Then you 3 bounces. You got to have calmness or loosen up. That's it. Right. If you squeeze it deep, then you put all your intensity in the second part of your down. Release. In and respond. Okay? All right, let's come from the corner. 2, 1, and pirouette, 2, 1, and pirouette, 2, 1, and step. Next. Okay. This is nice and slow to go. Fully extended legs as far as you can in that PK. PK arabesque. One, do it. Stay. 1. Next side 2. Right. 1, 2, same thing. 5. And 6. And 7. And 8. Pirouette. To the straight and pirouette. To the straight and pirouette. To the straight and. Let's do a small double page reverse step up. Okay, let's see that music. From the fondue, let's be careful. Yeah, just think of it staying back, right to that position. Okay, yes. So okay, fondue 7, prepare 8. Long turn and extend, balance, and the pas de deux to the 4th, long turn to the 4th, long turn to the 4th, sue, release, long turn to the 4th, sue. 7, 10, long turn, extend, balance it, and pas long turn, close. Sue to 4th, next, long turn, and close. PK, 4th, long turn, lunge. Okay, so go back to the lunge. 7, pirouette, unfold, 2nd, balance it. Pas de 4th, pirouette, and to close. Let's go. And up to the 4th, pirouette, and to close. And up, release, 4th, long turn, down. Okay, same thing with release. All right, small moves to release across the release. Think of staying square, feel the leg right behind the sternum, right where the leg comes up, that air rest. Okay, set the head up where you want it to be. legs starting to drop, the heel then starts to move forward into that Hindu, and focusing not on the drop, the ballet, but the pivot of the knee. So from that Hindu, let's say the key is to keep that knee as high as you can, is that leg Hindu. While knowing that the leg has to start before the inside leg can start supporting its change. From here, nice coupe position, maybe find that coupe to the corner, and then right around yourself. Okay, so a clear corner before the function. Only 1 second. You're wet and out. And if you're not in the right place, then you're not in the last or the right place. So you get used to not having to make those adjustments. Okay? One more time. Any of the 2, 3.
So someone's inviting you with that opposite shoulder. And that's
our ankle knowledge a little bit more, a little more connected. And then we're right in that place. The core is time to take over just a little bit. Okay? Be mindful of staying crossed. And then a true weight class side, and then get back in the socket for that WBD model. Okay? careful with the opposite shoulder as you go with it. Nice second position, and when you do forward, and then we can let things go. You want to be careful you're not in a perpendicular place. You really see that rotated movement. Whole thing turns to the side. All right, one more time through. Okay, let's come all together. Ladies will do Susu and Shimei. Susu and Shimei. Close Susu and cock. And cock. Second, fifth. Susu and Shimei. Close Susu and Shimei. Close Susu and cock. And Shimei. Okay? So Susu and Shimei. Close Susu and Shimei. Close Susu. Cock. Second. Okay, just going to have 3 chan-chans, three chan-chan, second, fifth, and rise up. And 1, 2, 3, so 1, 2, 3, so second, fifth, and right. We'll go all together and as first. We might go first, please. Okay, so we're going to start. Glissade, jeté, penche, step, passing one. Effacé, second arabesque body, brise. Glissade, jeté, fondue, in the leg, relevé, aïe, adjunct fifth, see-some. Okay, so that. So you have, coming across the table, 1 and 2. Actually, let's do the same arm both times. And 1 and 2 and 3, 4, tombe, 5, chasse, 6, aïe, 7, brise, 8. Same arm, jeté. So you're finishing in earlier. Pointe to effacé, open, aïe, arrachao, see-some. Yeah, and then we'll finish. And 1 jeté, passe leg, tombe, chasse, aïe, brise, glissade, jeté, non, aïe, arrachao, see-some. With the circular arm approaches. 1 and 2 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 1, 2, releve 3, so finding that interesting, 3 and 4. Arrachao, see-some. stay. Glissade jeté. Really powering around with both sides together. Nice, everything down. We'll add batu and some exciting things at the end. Okay, at least just a little bit of structure to the same position. Okay. All right. Small groups moving forward, please. From here, it's going to be this side starting the momentum. You want to think of that again as being loose, not tight. Really only 45 to 70 degrees or so. Off the floor, but then again, a concerted effort to get down. That body, and with that last seat, some lift, not squeeze, but just lift. Hold that position nice and quiet. Soft. All right. So one more time for this. Oh, sorry. This is the second round. So we'll add the batu. Please start to take batu. Catch that. Leg body. Shot set. Breathe. Leg. Please start to take batu. Right body. See some batu. See some batu. See some batu. There we go. Still going to the right side. From this awesome leg here, this is where there's a little bit of a rebound. So we want to think of this as lift, change, shots in, and that breathe is one of those we want to think of, again, it's the last game. Quiet. No tension. So you have an exciting departure from that. As that becomes too exciting, then these audiences this way over. These jeté, give me run. Nice sharp. Again, step, out of job, then a walking turn. Now with the batu, remember you're thinking of beaten because we have a position in front. So first thing comes up, we over across and we back. Back leg's going to work. Back leg. Be careful. Sometimes when there's that extra row, the side leg has the intention to do this, and again, versus really staying fully stretched. Just be careful. If he's having the knee, it doesn't so hard there's an unfold through deadlifting, and then by the way, it's not release. So underneath this. I can't do that. Double up. Balance, plie, see, so, finish up, balance, and exhale. And one, finish up, two, and balance. Plie, see, so, finish up, two, balance. Okay, so ideally, finish off so that neither is more aggressive than the other. From this place, you want to move it up and back, so we're in that nice diagonal line, slightly tilted, but the ribs are still closed. And coming through, arm pushes first, that's for your best. Coming back through, same thing, so just a little bit of a circle up. And we're back. Through, and circle up, and here. We'll have a little more gusto than that. pump it out of right. Make sure that this arm is part of the equation that stays forward. So you can engage it and stay lifted on both sides equally before you get off. So the goal should be out of right, both shoulders square for balance. That's what you want to try to get. Just stay square. So make it back. Square. Now don't think of this as snatching things out of the table. We hope you're clear. It's a little bit too momentum. From here, just going to stop. Give yourself the opposite of the balance. Stop. Play. So you can build your momentum not just from the attack, but also from the pressure of this palm. All right. This is super slow, very elastic.